Good evening. This is CTV News for Thursday, December 8th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Glad to have you with us tonight. Well, it is a big day in Prince George's County. The $1.4 billion MGM Casino opens tonight at National Harbor. The casino is bringing 4,000 permanent jobs and more than $31 million in tax revenue to Prince George's. Today, Governor Hogan touted the benefits he says the resort will bring to the state.
One of the highlights of my job is seeing businesses grow and expand their footprints here in Maryland. But it's particularly exciting to see a respected, world-renowned brand like MGM make such a significant investment in the future of Prince George's County and the state of Maryland.
The thing that is greatest about this is that this facility is a watershed mark for us in the county, not the southern part of the county, but all throughout. Because the signal it sends, Mr. Murrin, and your commitment, the signal it sends to businesses is that this really is the place to be.
We've worked really hard with local businesses. We made a lot of promises that we have kept. We have helped small businesses become larger, given people a chance. We also promised the county that we're going to hire as many folks from Prince George's County as we could, and there were 4,000 men and women in this very room 2 days ago, and a full 2,000 of them live in Prince George's County. That's pretty amazing.
And MGM National Harbor opens at 11 tonight.
Safety at the new MGM Casino and Resort is a top priority for local law enforcement. This is what the command center looks like. Several screens are installed for officers to monitor potential crime and even traffic. Chief Hank Stawinski says security cameras are also in the garages.
You literally will be on camera from the moment you step on property to the moment you step off the property. There are security professionals there that you will think are other patrons. There are security professionals there who are very obviously security professionals, and you'll see a goodly number of Prince George's County police officers there as well. That said, I don't think we should overemphasize this is a tremendously elegant destination venue. And just as we go to shopping malls during the holiday season, we enjoy restaurants, we do the things that we do, people should be prepared to come and do those things here as well.
Stawinski urges residents who are eager to head to the casino to not leave your car unlocked or keys in the vehicle.
Good advice there. Well, in addition to a bit of gambling, what can you do to decide for your visit that will undoubtedly be the newest hotspot in the area? There is a theater, restaurant, spa, stores, and plenty more to take in at the MGM Casino and Resort. Our reporter, Sakina Dockett takes us inside just hours before the doors open.
Well, between the casino, the arts, and the fine cuisine, the MGM National Harbor has been the most anticipated grand opening of the year.
You can expect to see an incredible lineup of big name artists in a really intimate environment. That's what we sought out to do here. We wanted to bring something new to the market that you can't find anywhere else. Really wanted to focus on providing something for everybody, and so that's why we picked artists that appeal to everybody. Anyone can find something that they love here at MGM National Harbor, and this theater is really dynamic. So you can have big shows, you can have little shows, you can have boxing, UFC, it can turn into meeting space. It's really versatile.
Not only does the MGM have a lot to offer in entertainment, they also offer a lot of options in fine cuisine.
This is our first joint venture together. This is Voltaggio Brothers Steakhouse at MGM National Harbor. We open tomorrow. Tonight we're having an opening party though, so it's really exciting to be here. This is about 2 years in the making. It's a project that we're really excited about. It's the first time that we're going to share a stove and share a restaurant. And we're both from Maryland, which is really great. We actually lived in PG County for a long time. Yeah. So this is a true homecoming for Michael. I live in Maryland now. He lives in LA, and here we are together in this great spot.
I've been out of Maryland for 10 years. I couldn't think of a better place to have my homecoming with my brother. It's almost like a family reunion and a homecoming at the same time, but also in my home state. I grew up Laurel, Bowie, Frederick, So this is our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so to not only about the brotherhood and the family thing, the brothers, you know, obviously that's all being played up, but our family and friends that live here, our family and friends in the community, like this, I used to play football in Oxon Hill when National Harbor was still called Oxon Hill, playing for Bowie, coming out here, and like to come back to this area and see how it's changed, and like to look, like it's inspiring, you know, it's like, it's emotional, like I'm honored and like super happy to be back here doing a project like this with Brian, but also with MGM.
The MGM Grand opens up to the public tonight at 11 p.m. So if you haven't made any plans to get down here, you need to. Reporting at National Harbor, I'm Sakina Dockett, CTV News. Back to you all in the studio.
And in terms of entertainment, we are told that Bruno Mars is already sold out, but you can still catch Boyz II Men on December 15th, Lionel Richie on the 22nd, and that list continues to grow.
Sounds good. In politics, Governor Larry Hogan says the paid sick leave plan is his top priority for 2017, but how will it impact the business community? Hogan announced that he plans to introduce legislation during the upcoming session. He says it's a common sense approach that will cover nearly all Marylanders without placing an unfair burden on employers. David Harrington, president of the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce, reacted to the proposed measure.
Oh, I thought it's going in the right direction. The two aspects that I understand is that he increases the amount of employees who would have to do that what defines a small business essentially, and that's what we would like, and also reduces the amount of days. So that's something that business can work with. We know that a sick leave bill is going to come out this year in the General Assembly, and we just want to be able to work with the governor and members of the General Assembly to put out a bill that also can help business as well.
In a statement, the director of Maryland Working Families called the governor's proposal lip service. Charlie Carter is calling on others in the leadership to come up with a bill that would, quote unquote, help families get ahead and build the economy. The governor's legislation would make it mandatory for businesses with more than 50 employees to cover up to 40 hours of paid sick leave per year for each individual. Part-time workers would get up to 30 hours.
Well, Maryland should spend an additional $2.6 billion on public education, according to a new two-year study by a national consulting firm. The 620-page report suggests revamping the formula used to calculate school funding and could form the basis of changes to laws in 2018. The Kerwin Commission says in the future, the state should spend another $1.9 billion and local governments $700 million. Maryland lawmakers are cautious about setting high expectations, saying the state already has a deficit. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Denise Douglas. After